So imagine this. Imagine waking up to 5 to 10 plus booked SMEs without the need of cold calling and without the need of relying on referrals in order to grow your business. We have a saying here, which is that lead gen is leadership. And what I mean by this is if you and I were on a ship together and we were sailing across the ocean, we would plot a course to our ideal port. And when we embark on this journey, we need cash flow to sustain us. And the only way to increase cash flow in a business is through new customer acquisition and through past client retention. So we help you do both of those things so that you can continue to take steps towards where you want to take your business. So we say lead gen is leadership because we believe that if you aren't getting new customers, you won't have cash flow. And if you aren't using customer comments to improve your product, your business will die. And ultimately, cash flow is the oxygen, it's the life force of a business. And there is no other way to get cash flow or a strong sense of cash flow without a consistent way of generating demand or generating leads for your product and service. So if this sounds like you, if the struggle is real, maybe you feel like you're wasting money on ads that don't convert. Maybe you feel like you're getting inconsistent, low quality individual leads instead of business leads from platforms like Bark or ProCompare. Maybe referrals are drying up for you and you've had big months where you've gotten insane referrals coming through that are signed with you, but then you have other months where you feel empty-handed. And the truth is that you didn't start a firm to be a marketer. You started a firm to be an accountant. And the top universities that you've attended, I've spoken to incredible individuals from some of the greatest universities here in South Africa. They taught you to be A+ at serving accounting clients, but they haven't taught you how to be A+ at getting accounting clients. If it doesn't sell, it isn't creative. David Ogilvy, the father of advertising. So let's talk about the friction-free dream. What does success look like? So what if high-intent SME owners chased you? An automated engine that books those SME owners directly into your calendar. Every lead comes pre-qualified and every prospect ready to talk business. We call this overflow, and our company is Get Overflow. We're South Africa's #1 lead generation service for accountants and CFOs only. We are niche, we are specialists, and we do this so that we can become the man who does 10,000 iterations of the same kick rather than 10,000 different kicks, which is an example painted out by the mixed martial artist Bruce Lee. So I want you to think of what 5 to 10 additional SME bookings would do for your firm every single week. What if your lead flow was increasing by 100 to 250% every single month? And the way that we do this is we have a small campaign and automation setup fee to protect our time and to attract serious business owners. And once the setup fee is covered and we've built your campaign, we only charge you for lead delivery after you've gotten results from those leads. We don't do long-term contracts and we don't do retainers. So it's purely a cost per lead basis, which means that if you are over capacity, you can pause our service anytime. So here's what separates us. We work exclusively with accountants, CFOs, tax practitioners, people who are really incredible at what they do, which is advising businesses on the language of business, which is accounting. Our system acts as your best salesperson ever. It never sleeps, it never takes leave, and it books while you work or while you sleep or while you play paddle, or while you walk your dog. Real results from a Joburg firm. Originally, they were relying solely on referrals and word of mouth, if this sounds familiar. And in the first 30 days with Get Overflow, we built a custom campaign targeting their niche, which is manufacturers. We helped them secure 32 new SME consultations booked directly onto their calendar. Out of the 32, they closed 7, which is about a 20% closing rate. And those 7 turned into an added 42,000 Rand per month in retainers. They focused on accounting and consulting, and we handled the growth. We handled the call bookings and the automated follow-up to make sure that those consultation bookings showed up with our accounting clients. People don't know what they want until you show it to them. Steve Jobs. Removing the guesswork. So you probably feel like marketing is a waste of time, or maybe you feel like it's inefficient for your business where it is right now. And this might be because you're chasing bad leads that won't build your business. I spoke to an accountant yesterday, and he was telling me how he had hired someone, and for the past 6 months, they'd been posting for his firm on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, but they've been seeing practically zero lead flow. They've been seeing followers, they've been seeing likes, but they haven't seen any inquiries from social media. And this is what we call chasing bad leads, which is essentially showcasing your brand in an environment that is oversaturated or too competitive. No traffic to your website means no growth. Another example, I was speaking to a gentleman who specializes in automotive dealerships. So he does accounting for part importers, car rental agencies, and dealerships. And he was speaking to me about how his website gets practically zero inquiries. The only thing that it forms as is social proof. Another thing is being a generalist. A generalist agency's afterthought. So if you're working with a Google Ads agency right now, like another accountant I spoke to who said that he was spending money on lead gen with a Google Ads agency, and they were getting him leads for about 3 times the cost of our leads, and only half of them were qualified. We actually have a follow-up call, and he's going to be joining us tomorrow, I believe, which is very exciting. But the problem with dealing with generalist agencies is that they don't understand accounting firms and they don't understand B2B lead gen. How do we position an accounting offer in front of a business owner so that that business owner takes you up on your accounting offer? We build your funnel, we run your ads that pre-qualify and book leads directly onto you or your team's calendar. You cannot create desire. You can only channel it. Eugene Schwartz, Breakthrough Advertising. So here's our power offer. We're going to get you launched in 7 days or less. We're going to receive your first 25 leads risk-free. So you're paying a setup fee, and then you only pay for the leads after delivery. We do them in packs of 50 or packs of 100. However, during our first trial period of working together, we're happy to work on as low risk possible for your business, which means instead of 50, let's work off of 25. And let's only charge you for the 25 when you've made your money back or more. So if those leads don't generate at least 10,000 Rand plus in new business, we eat the cost. No retainers, just results. Scale when ready. We are that confident in this offer. So if you're ready to grow, discover how Get Overflow can scale your firm. Please make sure to confirm your appointment on your Google Calendar via Gmail. Otherwise, our team may mark your appointment as a spam. So my name is Ben. Thank you so much for watching this quick demonstration. We're going to be speaking soon about scaling your accounting firm or your CFO service. Whether you booked for a Monday or a Wednesday or a Thursday, whatever time it is, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I hope this video was helpful and that it gave you some insight. And I am so excited to show you what's possible for your firm with the lead gen demo. It's going to be a 30-minute call. Make sure to show up in a professional manner. Bring a pen and paper, bring some questions, bring some ideas, and we're going to be taking a look at your current lead gen systems, what's working, what's not working. We're going to speak to you a little bit about the Get Overflow system and what is possible for your business after 7 days of implementing the Get Overflow system. So I'm going to be seeing you at our call that is booked together. Thank you so much for your time. Stay blessed by the best, and we'll be talking soon. Bye for now.